You're watching Bensenville TV, providing local government programming to residents 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, featuring board meetings, news, events, bulletin boards, and original programming about the services provided by our municipal government and affiliated organizations. Always on, offering community information anytime. To find out more, visit our website, www.bensenville.il.us. Live, learn, explore. Bensenville Community Television.
The Edge Ice Arena is one of Chicagoland's premier ice skating facilities, featuring world-class skating events for the whole family. The Edge features 3 sheets of NHL regulation size ice, offering skate programs for hockey players, figure skaters, and recreational skaters of all ages. The Edge is also available for private functions and parties accommodating from 10 to 200. Be active, be entertained, be inspired. Experience the spectacular Edge Ice Arena.
Welcome to Story Time. I'm Miss Penny from the Bensenville Public Library, and today I'm going to be sharing some of my favorite stories with you. The first one I have is called Nobody Likes Unicorns, and this is by Karen Kilpatrick. Nobody likes unicorns. They're so last year. First, they only come in one color. Llamas are way better. We come in lots of different solid and spotted colors like black and gray, tan, brown, red, and white. But what about their manes? Oh, right. I guess they do have colorful rainbow manes. Horns have long, pointy horns. That's very dangerous. Llamas are way better. We're huggable and we're harmless with no sharp parts anywhere. We have soft wool, we have a fluffy tail, and we have long, fashionable toenails. Well, maybe just stay away from those just to be safe. But unicorn horns are made to help, not hurt. I guess I can imagine how useful their horns could be. Oh, and I love s'mores. Fourth, unicorns poop a lot. It's true. I had a cousin who had a friend that had an uncle who had a teacher who was friends with a unicorn, and he told me so. But it's not ordinary poop. Really? Look, what? Well, unicorns have glittery rainbow poop, and it smells like flowers. You can feel together even when you're apart. 6, unicorns claim to be magical, but I've never seen a unicorn do magic. You just have to make a wish. They grant wishes? You sure? Oh, let's see if that works. I'm making a wish, I'm making a wish. I am a llama-corn. See, it's true. Nobody likes unicorns because everybody loves them. The next book I'd like to share is called Same Love, Different Hug, and this is by Sarah Havaka. I like hugs, big or small, squeeze me tight or feathery light. Bear hugs, morning hugs, jump hugs too. Quiet, loud, they all feel right. But what do others like? Whee! I'm an airplane. Now I'm a lion with a mane. On these days, Mommy likes a rough, tough, never enough hug. Shh. It's time for me to look quietly through my favorite book. On these days, Granddaddy likes a gentle, slow, don't let go hug. My sister likes no hugs. Instead, I give her a soft song to hum along and save the hug for later. I'm so fast, watch me dash. I twirl and swirl with a flash. On these days, cousin likes a big grin, round we spin hug. Whispering breeze, shadowy tree, calmness washes over me. Searching through the mud and muck, ahoy! Treasure, what good luck. On these days, my friend likes a secret shake that we make. Pow! Psst. Well, not a hug. They don't like them. That's okay. All I see is gray and grim, and sadness. Need a group hug. Yippee! It's the end of the day. Our hearts erupt with sunshine rays. On these days, Grandma likes a skip, prance, and a happy dance hug. We choose hugs that fit the day. The love is the same every day. And the last book I'd like to share with you has my name in the title. It's called Penny and Pip, and this is by Candace Fleming. On the morning that Penny's class visited the Natural History Museum, in a quiet corner of the dinosaur exhibit, something astonishing happened. Nobody noticed except for Penny. The baby noticed Penny too. The baby dinosaur followed her past the grizzly giant squids and whales, around the sun and past the planets, and finally into the lunchroom. Penny ate a triangle of her hummus sandwich. She ate 2 spoonfuls of blueberry yogurt. She ate 1 carrot, 1 grape, and none of her cheese crackers. You're a good eater, Penny whispered to the baby. Erp, went the baby. You're a good burper too, added Penny. Pip, pip, squeaked the baby. Penny smiled. Is that your name? Are you Pip? I'm Penny. Pip, pip, went the baby. Nice to meet you too, said Penny. After lunch, Penny and her classmates visited Dinosaur Hall. So did Pip. They saw like T-Rex, a triceratops, a stegosaurus. Uh-oh, Penny said. She got down on her knees. You're not alone, Penny said to Pip. You have me. Pip, Pip, said Pip. He cuddled close and ate more cheese crackers. How can I get you home? Asked Penny. She couldn't fit Pip in her pocket or even her backpack. Penny thought for a moment. Then, smiling, she whispered her plan to Pip. Pip, Pip, said Pip, and he ran off. Just before it was time to head home, everyone ran to the gift shop. Looky, look, rockets! A shark with big teeth! A giant squid! Penny dug through the stuffed animals. Pip, Pip, where are you hiding? Erp! Penny giggled. There you are. Then she put her finger to her lips. Remember what we planned. Pretend to be a toy. Pip, pip, went Pip. He did just what he'd been told. Penny dropped $1 on the gift shop counter, and with that, Penny and Pip followed the class out of the front door, down the wide stairs, and into the future together. I wonder what happens to Pip and Penny. It sounds like perhaps they're going to have some more adventures together. Thank you for joining me today for this story time. Remember, these books and tons of other books are available for you to check out at the Bensenville Public Library. Until next time, bye.
The Water's Edge Aquatic Center is an indoor aquatic facility attached to the Edge Ice Arena at 545 John Street, offering diving boards and a 13-foot diving well and an 8-lane, 25-yard lap pool ranging from 5 to 6 feet deep. The Water's Edge Aquatic Center is also available for private functions and parties. Be active, be entertained, be inspired. Experience the spectacular Water's Edge Aquatic Center. Bensenville Theater offers state-of-the-art entertainment for the entire family. Located in downtown Bensenville, the 2-screen, all-digital cinema allows moviegoers an intimate setting to view recent Hollywood releases. Available for parties and corporate events, we offer several packages to accommodate every need. For showtimes, call 630-860-1404 or visit our website. Be active, be entertained, be inspired. The Bensenville Theater and Ice Cream Shop.
You're watching Bensenville TV, providing local government programming to residents 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, featuring board meetings, news, events, bulletin boards, and original programming about the services provided by our municipal government and affiliated organizations. Always on, offering community information anytime. To find out more, visit our website, www.bensenville.il.us. Live, learn, explore. Bensenville Community Television.
The Edge Ice Arena is one of Chicagoland's premier ice skating facilities, featuring world-class skating events for the whole family. The Edge features 3 sheets of NHL regulation size ice, offering skate programs for hockey players, figure skaters, and recreational skaters of all ages. The Edge is also available for private functions and parties accommodating from 10 to 200. Be active, be entertained, be inspired. Experience the spectacular Edge Ice Arena. The Water's Edge Aquatic Center is an indoor aquatic facility attached to the Edge Ice Arena at 545 John Street, offering diving boards and a 13-foot diving well and an 8-lane, 25-yard lap pool ranging from 5 to 6 feet deep. The Water's Edge Aquatic Center is also available for private functions and parties. Be active, be entertained, be inspired. Experience the spectacular Water's Edge Aquatic Center. Bensenville Theater offers state-of-the-art entertainment for the entire family. Located in downtown Bensenville, the 2-screen, all-digital cinema allows moviegoers an intimate setting to view recent Hollywood releases. Available for parties and corporate events, we offer several packages to accommodate every need. For showtimes, call 630-860-1404 or visit our website. Be active, be entertained, be inspired. The Bensenville Theater and Ice Cream Shop.
You're watching Bensenville TV, providing local government programming to residents 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, featuring board meetings, news, events, bulletin boards, and original programming about the services provided by our municipal government and affiliated organizations. Always on, offering community information anytime. To find out more, visit our website, www.bensenville.il.us. Live, learn, explore. Bensenville Community Television.
Hello, welcome to Spotlight in Bensenville. My name is Frank DeSimone, Village President, and your host for this episode. Today we'll be discussing Illinois' 3rd District with guest Congresswoman Delia Ramirez. Welcome to the show, Congresswoman.
Thank you for having me.
Let's jump right in. So tell us about your time in Congress so far and what drives your passion for public service.
Gosh, it's been 10 months in Congress. Tomorrow will be official. And it's been a whirlwind. Last I checked on American Airlines, I have taken a little bit over 65 flights in less than a year. So I'm collecting a lot of miles. But, you know, why I do it, I come from public service. My parents instilled in me community service integrity. And I've been working in community since I was 17. To me, this is an extension of it.
Nice.
And the opportunity to do that at this level it's really inspiring for me.
So you mean you don't do it for the glory?
You know, I know people think that for the title, for the glory, for the TV. No, I actually do it because I care for people.
Let me ask you a question, because when I became mayor, are you getting used to them calling you Congresswoman? Because like when they called me mayor, I would look around like, who are they talking to?
I still do. People say Congresswoman or Congresista, and especially in D.C., right? I'm like, and I want to say, just call me Delia.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you're a Congresswoman. So, you know, I'm still getting used to it. You know, I was telling a colleague of mine who's a city council person yesterday, one of the hardest things is the formalities that come with it. Especially, I think you and I are people who are relatable to our communities. We are not trying to brag or be someone that feels like you're so removed. And so it's tough for people, right?
Right, absolutely.
And especially when other people like call her a congresswoman.
Right.
You're like, oh, it's okay, call me
Like,
Delia.
yeah, call me Frank. That's how I do all the time. So what legislation have you been working on?
Yeah. So I've introduced a couple of pieces of legislation directly. The first bill, I serve in Homeland Security. I serve in the Veteran Affairs Committee. I introduced a bill, HR 1767, and it's a bill that's going to restore GI education benefits for any veterans who've been defrauded by a for-profit school. Okay. Let's say that you're a veteran. You came out of service and you wanted to go to DeVry or Phoenix University, that online university that they had, and all of a sudden the school shuts down last minute. You don't get your money back and you don't get your degree. So my bill will automatically restore benefits for veterans. This means thousands of veterans will be able to go back to school. Got out of committee with bipartisan support.
Great.
And then I have some legislation around housing, and I'm co-leading the bill that will make it possible for DACA recipients, dreamers, to finally have a pathway to citizenship.
So many people see Washington as just entirely stuck in gridlock. Is that really true?
You know, if you asked me that 5 weeks ago, I'd say, well, there's a little bit of maneuvering around the gridlock. The last 2 weeks have been painful. Look, we were at a point where we almost had a government shutdown, and we had a moment of light where enough folks on both sides came together and said, look, we can't cut 30% services. We got to keep the government open. But right now, we are so divided, we don't even have a speaker. Historically, this has never happened. And in my first 10 months, I've had to vote on speakership 16 times.
Wow. So what are your thoughts and ideas for addressing Bensenville's historically underserved Guatemalan community?
Yeah. So, you know, folks still ask me in DC, you're Guatemalan, you're not Mexican, or you're not Puerto Rican, you know, and I'm really proud of being Guatemalan. I'm one of two in the entire Congress. And it's also really fascinating that Bensenville is one of the fastest growing Guatemalan communities in the entire state. So one of the things that I think is really important is working with you and working with a lot of the community organizations and providing services. Now, the other piece of it that I think is important is, as we're working with our own constituency offices, how do we make sure that families that are eligible for safety net service are actually getting them? You know, I'd say the other part of it is a number of people are in that pathway trying to get their green card status. So making sure that we're working towards that. I hear people say, look, my kid has been here since the age of 12. He doesn't know anything else. So really making sure that we're working on a pathway to citizenship and making sure that people have benefits. And bragging, I'm Guatemalan, and I represent Bensenville.
There you go. How can people find out more about what you work, what you do in the Illinois 3rd District?
Yeah, so, you know, if you are on social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, you can look us up there. I am looking for the handles here. So on Facebook, Congresswoman Delia Ramirez. On Twitter and IG, you can just go at Rep. Delia Ramirez, or you can call our offices. We have an office in West Chicago, and we have one in Belmont Cragen. actually Bensenville, for those of you that don't know this, is exactly at the center of my
You
district.
can go to both of them.
Yeah, you can go to both of them.
So if we don't get the answer we want from one, we're going to
you
go
to the other one.
All
You
right,
go to the
perfect.
other one. So the phone number is just real quick, 773-799-8219 or 630-520-9494.
I know you're really busy, but we have to take a really quick break. Do you have a few more minutes for us?
Sure.
We'll be right back with more Spotlight on Bensenville.
So my name is Michael LeClaire and I'm a building operator.
Marco Medina. I am a building operator,
I'm responsible for resurfacing the ice.
making sure I do a good job for the hockey teams, really, and the figure skaters.
We perform general maintenance around the rink and on the Zamboni. And I've held the position for 8 years. I can pretty much work any day I ask for, so it's pretty flexible, which is nice for people who are taking college classes and stuff.
You have to kind of be on your A game, make sure you're not really making any mistakes and helping people out. But also, when there's downtime, you get to talk to your coworkers a little bit and kind of laugh.
Pretty simple. Once you get the hang of it, it's an easy job. You know, it's low stress for the most part.
Hi there. I want to take you on a journey through a community powered by C-Click-Fix. Here, internal operations are streamlined with more intuitive, secure workflows and communications. Here, let me show you how it all works. C-Click-Fix organizes, tracks, and manages service requests from everyday citizens through a single application. When they see a problem, a few clicks is all it takes to send off a service request. From there, the right people get the request and get to work. All communication and task management is seamlessly coordinated through the app. Citizens can see the work being done and even receive a follow-up message when the work is completed. It's a team effort all around, and you have the data you need to make better decisions. Cities large and small use C-Click-Fix to accomplish more for their citizens with the staff, time, and budget they've already got. Get started today.
My name is Hannah Caesar. I am a supervisor at the Water's Edge Aquatic Center. Some of my responsibilities include opening and closing, maintaining safety and cleanliness of the facility, along with taking and selling memberships. I have worked here for 5 years, and I really enjoy getting to know our patrons and the people who come in every single day, and I really like the connections you get to make through it. It's really cool. You never know what's going to happen. It's a pool. So let's say somebody has a scratch on their knee. How are you going to manage that? You really get to know the people who come in. You really get to bond with your coworkers, and it's really fun to work here.
Hello, welcome back to Spotlight on Bensenville. My name is Frank DeSimone, Village President and your host for this episode. Today we'll be discussing the Illinois 3rd District with our guest, Congresswoman Delia Ramirez. Welcome back from the break.
Thanks.
So let's jump again right into it. If you were not a member of Congress, what job would you want? You can't say this one though, mine.
Mayor of Bensenville. No, I'm kidding. If I wasn't a member of Congress, I would probably want to go work at a nonprofit. So probably go do some more of the direct policy work.
Nice, okay.
Yeah.
So tell
Or
us.
travel the world and somehow get paid.
We could, build up your miles, then you can retire, and
That's
then you
exactly
can go
right.
travel the
There
world.
you go. There you go.
So tell us about your efforts to mitigate the impact of CP, KCS, which is a big deal here in our town, as well as working to secure funding for 14 other community projects. I know you already secured a little bit for us.
I sure did.
I'm going to hit you for 69 more of those, but we'll talk about that next time.
Yeah, he said, I'm warming her up. She's a freshman. She just got there. Give us a couple million, but we're coming for more. So, I mean, look, all I heard when I met with a number of mayors, certainly when you and I sat down, just the impact this merger is going to have, is already having, I think, in many ways. So one of the things that I've been calling on both the Surface Transportation Board and Canadian Pacific is, how are you going to actually address mitigation? And it's not just a couple $1 million here or there. There's some real concerns, right? We know the rapid response, emergency response is going to be significantly impacted. So one of the things that I'm going to be doing actually now, and I just talked to the mayor of River Grove around, is I'm going to send a letter to STB asking a status update and how are they ensuring that Canadian Pacific is actually putting the money for the underpasses, the overpasses that we in fact are going to have to need to build and are so expensive.
Right. It would, if we were to do it as a community, it would cripple our community.
Absolutely.
And I've always said, I get it. We're next to O'Hare, we're next to railroads, but they've taken so much from us. We can't give anymore.
No.
And I appreciate all your help on it.
Absolutely.
Just for the record, 1 million so far?
1 million so far.
No, we're not stopping.
That's right.
So what are the details and the status of the expanding healthcare providers for Veterans Day?
So, look, we've introduced it in committee. We're hoping to be able to actually bring it to committee for a vote in the next few weeks. The challenge right now is trying to build enough bipartisan support. But look, folks go to the VA. Sometimes they go to alternative places. We don't have enough healthcare workers right now, and this would actually create a visa program that allows for us to get adequate healthcare service providers so that you can get the quality healthcare you deserve and you're not waiting weeks and months. There's no reason why a veteran should be waiting that long to see their doctor. So my hope is that we can get enough folks on both sides of the aisle to say this is a priority, healthcare is a priority, mental health is a priority for our veterans, and that we can get it through committee and hopefully get through the gridlock and pass it.
Perfect. Congress recently passed a continuing resolution to avoid a government shutdown. Fund the government before November 16th. Can you give us a little bit of an update on that? Or a lot of update on that?
Oh, well, I'll give you the update. One, yay, we did not have a government shutdown. The reality is because we had not passed any of the bills necessary, that would have meant you went to the airport, you'd have to go 4 hours in advance because most TSA workers would have been furloughed, right? Veterans would have seen a 30% cut in their benefits if we would have passed the other resolution. Child care, SNAP benefits, the list goes on. We were able to hold all that from happening. The issue right now is we didn't expect to not have a speaker.
Right.
So not having a speaker means that there is no action we can take until a new speaker is elected, which means the time is ticking. November 16th is around the corner.
Correct.
So what we have to do is elect a speaker and make sure that the speaker is willing to work with the Senate and the administration to avoid all cuts as much as possible so that we can actually pass 12 appropriation bills all before November 16th and fund the government.
You have
A
your work-
challenge.
Yeah,
Look,
you have your work
You're
cut out
going to
for
see
you.
more. Ask me in a week and we'll look at my bags under my eyes and you'll see the fight.
What is one thing you want the viewers out there to remember about local and federal government?
Yeah. Look, one of the things I think is really important is that we have to work together.
Yes.
Oftentimes we end up working in silo and it feels like Congress and members of Congress are so far away that they're also not connected to the work. This relationship is incredibly important. I can't go to DC and say that I'm representing my constituents if I don't know what the needs are.
Correct.
My number one job is to bring resources to the local entities, to our local municipalities. I can't know that if I'm not working with them. What I think is really important is that constituents are constantly asking to our mayors, to our commissioners, to our city council people, to our members of Congress, how are you working with the local government and how are you making sure that money and policy is impacting and helping our residents?
And I agree. I like our working relationship. We've had a couple meetings already, and I know you're busy and you're getting your feet wet in Congress, but I like the fact that I can pick up my phone and say, here, this is the problem.
Yeah.
I don't care what side of the aisle you're on.
That's right.
We need to figure out this problem, and we need to
right.
move forward.
That's right.
That's the way it should be, and that's the way we handle everything here in Bensenville.
That's right.
We want to make sure the residents, our voters, our residents, our seniors, our veterans are well taken care of.
That's right.
First and foremost, that's why we're here, right?
Yeah. People over politics. I think people get so political, and at the end of the day, forget the reason that we were elected is to represent people and make it easier for people to have a quality of life.
I agree 100%.
That's right.
I always tell everybody, listen, I'm so busy. you're going to ask me a question, I'm going to tell you the truth because I won't remember what you asked me.
That's true,
next
you did
week,
say
right?
that, right.
So again, one more time before, I know you're on a tight schedule and I thank you for being here. How can people find out more about you and what you're doing for our 3rd District?
Yeah, look, social media is perfect. We also have a newsletter. So if you go to our website, and our website is ramirez.house.gov, you can sign up for a newsletter. You'll hear everything that's happening, the legislation I'm introducing, what's actually passing, events that are happening across the congressional district, things that are happening here in Bensenville, appropriation opportunities, services we're providing. We do mobile clinics. You'll get all that information if you sign up for a newsletter. Please do that. Our staff are being really intentional about getting as much information as easy to read through as possible. So check out our newsletter.
I really look forward to working with you.
Me
I
too.
really look forward to you coming hanging out with us here when you're a little slower, and I get it when you get your speaker and you get all squared away. We're going to have lunch one day, I promise, and we're going to hammer out all of Bensenville's problems.
That's right. After all, Bensenville is the center of my district.
Thank you very much for coming out.
Thank you.
And we'll see you again next time. And thank you for watching us, and we'll see you next time on Spotlight in Bensenville.
The Edge Ice Arena is one of Chicagoland's premier ice skating facilities, featuring world-class skating events for the whole family. The Edge features 3 sheets of NHL regulation size ice, offering skate programs for hockey players, figure skaters, and recreational skaters of all ages. The Edge is also available for private functions and parties accommodating from 10 to 200. Be active, be entertained, be inspired. Experience the spectacular Edge Ice Arena. The Water's Edge Aquatic Center is an indoor aquatic facility attached to the Edge Ice Arena at 545 John Street, offering diving boards and a 13-foot diving well and an 8-lane, 25-yard lap pool ranging from 5 to 6 feet deep. The Water's Edge Aquatic Center is also available for private functions and parties. Be active, be entertained, be inspired. Experience the spectacular Water's Edge Aquatic Center. Bensenville Theater offers state-of-the-art entertainment for the entire family. Located in downtown Bensenville, the two-screen, all-digital cinema allows moviegoers an intimate setting to view recent Hollywood releases. Available for parties and corporate events, we offer several packages to accommodate every need. For showtimes, call 630-860-1404 or visit our website. Be active, be entertained, be inspired. The Bensenville Theater and Ice Cream Shop.
You're watching Bensenville TV, providing local government programming to residents 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, featuring board meetings, news, events, bulletin boards, and original programming about the services provided by our municipal government and affiliated organizations. Always on, offering community information anytime. To find out more, visit our website, www.bensenville.il.us. Live, learn, explore. Bensenville Community Television.
The Edge Ice Arena is one of Chicagoland's premier ice skating facilities, featuring world-class skating events for the whole family. The Edge features 3 sheets of NHL regulation size ice, offering skate programs for hockey players, figure skaters, and recreational skaters of all ages. The Edge is also available for private functions and parties accommodating from 10 to 200. Be active, be entertained, be inspired. Experience the spectacular Edge Ice Arena. The Water's Edge Aquatic Center is an indoor aquatic facility attached to the Edge Ice Arena at 545 John Street, offering diving boards and a 13-foot diving well and an 8-lane, 25-yard lap pool ranging from 5 to 6 feet deep. The Water's Edge Aquatic Center is also available for private functions and parties. Be active, be entertained, be inspired. Experience the spectacular Water's Edge Aquatic Center. Bensenville Theater offers state-of-the-art entertainment for the entire family. Located in downtown Bensenville, the 2-screen, all-digital cinema allows moviegoers an intimate setting to view recent Hollywood releases. Available for parties and corporate events, we offer several packages to accommodate every need. For showtimes, call 630-860-1404 or visit our website. Be active, be entertained, be inspired. The Bensenville Theater and Ice Cream Shop.
You're watching Bensenville TV, providing local government programming to residents 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, featuring board meetings, news, events, bulletin boards, and original programming about the services provided by our municipal government and affiliated organizations. Always on, offering community information anytime. To find out more, visit our website, www.bensenville.il.us. Live, learn, explore. Bensenville Community Television.
Edge Ice Arena is one of Chicagoland's premier ice skating facilities, featuring world-class skating events for the whole family. The Edge features 3 sheets of NHL regulation size ice, offering skate programs for hockey players, figure skaters, and recreational skaters of all ages. The Edge is also available for private functions and parties accommodating from 10 to 200. Be active, be entertained, be inspired. Experience the spectacular Edge Ice Arena. The Water's Edge Aquatic Center is an indoor aquatic facility attached to the Edge Ice Arena at 545 John Street, offering diving boards and a 13-foot diving well and an 8-lane, 25-yard lap pool ranging from 5 to 6 feet deep. The Water's Edge Aquatic Center is also available for private functions and parties. Be active, be entertained, be inspired. Experience the spectacular Water's Edge Aquatic Center. Bensenville Theater offers state-of-the-art entertainment for the entire family. Located in downtown Bensenville, the 2-screen, all-digital cinema allows moviegoers an intimate setting to view recent Hollywood releases. Available for parties and corporate events, we offer several packages to accommodate every need. For showtimes, call 630-860-1404 or visit our website. Be active, be entertained, be inspired. The Bensenville Theater and Ice Cream Shop.
You're watching Bensenville TV, providing local government programming to residents 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, featuring board meetings, news, events, bulletin boards, and original programming about the services provided by our municipal government and affiliated organizations. Always on, offering community information anytime. To find out more, visit our website, www.bensenville.il.us. Live, learn, explore. Bensenville Community Television.
Edge Ice Arena is one of Chicagoland's premier ice skating facilities, featuring world-class skating events for the whole family. The Edge features 3 sheets of NHL regulation size ice, offering skate programs for hockey players, figure skaters, and recreational skaters of all ages. The Edge is also available for private functions and parties accommodating from 10 to 200. Be active, be entertained, be inspired. Experience the spectacular Edge Ice Arena. The Water's Edge Aquatic Center is an indoor aquatic facility attached to the Edge Ice Arena at 545 John Street, offering diving boards and a 13-foot diving well and an 8-lane, 25-yard lap pool ranging from 5 to 6 feet deep. The Water's Edge Aquatic Center is also available for private functions and parties. Be active, be entertained, be inspired. Experience the spectacular Water's Edge Aquatic Center. Bensenville Theater offers state-of-the-art entertainment for the entire family. Located in downtown Bensenville, the 2-screen, all-digital cinema allows moviegoers an intimate setting to view recent Hollywood releases. Available for parties and corporate events, we offer several packages to accommodate every need. For showtimes, call 630-860-1404 or visit our website. Be active, be entertained, be inspired. The Bensenville Theater and Ice Cream Shop.
You're watching Bensenville TV, providing local government programming to residents 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, featuring board meetings, news, events, bulletin boards, and original programming about the services provided by our municipal government and affiliated organizations. Always on, offering community information anytime. To find out more, visit our website, www.bensenville.il.us. Live, learn, explore. Bensenville Community Television.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Spotlight on the Bensenville Public Library. I'm Library Director Chris Sloan, and I am joined today by our Marketing Coordinator Kat Buchek and our Youth Services Coordinator Donna Block. And today we are going to talk about some of the great stuff we've got coming up in this fall. It is right in the beginning of fall, and the library is always in a busy time whenever fall rolls around. We've got a bunch of really good stuff planned, and the first of which that I'd like to highlight is our new Library of Things collection, and I think Kat's going to tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, so it's a new collection to the library. It's not books, it's not DVDs, it's actually things. We have things like bingo sets, DVD players, an instant camera, blood pressure monitor, and a bunch of other really cool, exciting things that you can check out for the same time frame as a book. So you could check out ice cream maker for 2 weeks at a time.
That's excellent.
Yep.
And that's sort of a new thing in public libraries. We're sort of branching out beyond just books and other types of informational resources to more like utilitarian things. Which I think is wonderful and makes a lot of sense. So I'm glad that we are also doing that. Speaking of things that are useful, I know we have an event that's sort of a very useful community event as well that I think you're going to talk about. It's called Thriving Together.
Yes, it's a health fair that's happening here at the library. I believe it is October 7th. And anyone's welcome to drop in. All of these different organizations are going to be here to tell you about what they're all about. There's like different health organizations. There's literacy. There's the WYCA. And a bunch more are going to be here to help you guys out.
Excellent. Sort of like a information session to sort of tell you what different services they provide.
Yes.
That's excellent. And as always, we do have a lot of fun type programming. I mean, that's fun too, finding out, but that's also more just like a useful thing. But we've also got some fun programming lined up. I know one of the things that we're doing is participating in something, an event that is thrown every year by the Chicago Architecture Foundation, right?
Yes, it's called Open House Chicago. It's going to happen on October 15th on a Sunday, and what it is there's going to be a bunch of different groups that have different tours, and all those tours kind of tour like some of the same buildings, but at the end it's going to be like different buildings that they show you. Okay,
and they kind of tell you about the buildings, the history of them, that kind of thing?
Yeah.
Excellent.
It's going to be a really long day of walking.
Okay, so wear some comfortable shoes.
Wear comfortable shoes, but it's totally worth it just to like see the city and get like a little history tour.
Excellent. And I have done things in the past that, programs that the Architecture Foundation has done, and they've always been quite good. So I recommend anything that they do. I've never been on this one, but I'm sure that's good too.
Oh, and there's a fun fact. 2 of our staff members are going to be doing the tours. So,
oh, really?
Yeah. So you might see a familiar face there.
Excellent. So they'll be in good company. And that's not necessarily just an adult program, but probably more adults would be interested in it. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the bigger kid events we've got? I know it's Halloween season, so that can only mean one thing, right?
Yeah, so at the end of the month, on Friday, October 27th, we're having a big family costume party called Boo-tacular. It's going to happen from 6:30 to 8 p.m. in the library. So we'll close down for the day, get everything set up, turn it into like a big Halloween festive event, and then open up again at 6:30. So we'll have games, crafts, indoor trick-or-treating, and it'll just be like a really fun time. We encourage everybody to wear costumes. I know staff is going to be dressed in costumes, so yeah, that should be a really fun time at the end of the month.
Indeed, and I still have to decide what I'm going to be this year. Last year I was Mario. And I have to say, this was before the Mario movie, so I was really ahead of the curve on that one. But this year, I don't know. We'll see. But if you want to find out, come to Boo-tacular. We've got a lot of other spooky type fun things going on too, right? You guys are doing a Monster of the Week.
Yeah, Monster of the Week is a role-playing game. It's going to be an after-school event for teens and tweens happening on Wednesday, October 25th from 3:30 to 5 p.m. So Monster of the Week is kind of similar to Dungeons and Dragons, but it's set more in like current day times. It's going to be monster themed. It's a horror mystery type game, and it's designed to be played in just a couple of hours. So we should have a lot of fun with that. We're also going to have a book snacks program earlier in the month on Wednesday, October 11th. If you've ever seen the movie Hocus Pocus, it's like a Halloween cult classic now. There's a spell book in it. And so we're going to make Rice Krispie versions of the spell book. So it'll be like Rice Krispies, like dipped in chocolate with like candy eyes.
Very fun.
That'll be a lot of fun. Yeah. And then also have a bunch of like spooky themed books out for kids to take a look at.
For some inspiration.
Some inspiration, yeah.
Excellent.
And then finally, our family pumpkin painting party. It's a bilingual program happening Thursday evening, October 26th. From 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. and that's just a fun time for families to come in and paint a pumpkin. They can do, like a monster theme, a cute pumpkin, cute cat theme, like whatever their creativity, takes them.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, and that's certainly something that is a Halloween tradition around my house. Carving or painting pumpkins, whatever. So that's awesome that we've got something for people to do that around here. Switching gears a little bit to the adult side of things, we have got a family history program coming up.
Yes. So Elizabeth is creating these cool activity bags for families.
And Elizabeth is our local history librarian, I should add.
Yes. So she's really good at putting together like different historical activities. And this is one of those activities. Families are going to be able to take these goodie bags, and it's going to be all about finding, like, how to find your family history, how to ask those kind of questions to elderly people in the family.
Okay.
To kind of draw out different
Finding
stories.
the right questions to ask, and then,
Yeah. You have to register for this bag, and bag pickup is on November 6th at 5 p.m., but you have to register by November 1st at 9 p.m.
So explain again just a little bit about how that works. So people are going to be picking up a bag that has what in it exactly?
It's going to be like a PowerPoint presentation kind of a thing, and it's going to go through step by step what to do to find your family history.
Okay, so these are like sort of custom tailored for people's particular histories and that kind of thing, where it's okay. Oh,
yeah.
Very cool. We also have a presentation that we offer here occasionally at the library on creating a will and trust, or trust, just more of like an informational presentation, right?
Yes.
And that's something that I know that I probably need to do, having never done it before, and it's just kind of one of those good sort of things to have done, so I feel like I should probably go to that program as well. But if anyone else is in the same boat, it's a worthwhile thing to have lined up. When is that?
That is October 26th from 7 to 8:15 p.m. And Power of Attorney called Lisa Knopf is going to be here to discuss how to go all about that.
Wonderful. Yeah, and we have had her, I believe, in the past, and she's been great. So
she's really good.
Happy to have her back. That's awesome. So if people want to find out more about these programs that we've talked about today, or any of the many other programs that we didn't have time to talk about, where should they go?
They should go online on benlib.org and go under quick links, and we have the program guide in English and Spanish, so if you're interested in that, definitely take a look. And you could also follow us on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Excellent. Well, I think that's all we've got for today. I'd like to thank Donna and Kat for joining me, and this has been another episode of Spotlight on the Bensenville Library. We will see you next time.
The Edge Ice Arena is one of Chicagoland's premier ice skating facilities, featuring world-class skating events for the whole family. The Edge features 3 sheets of NHL regulation size ice, offering skate programs for hockey players, figure skaters, and recreational skaters of all ages. The Edge is also available for private functions and parties accommodating from 10 to 200. Be active, be entertained, be inspired. Experience the spectacular Edge Ice Arena. The Water's Edge Aquatic Center is an indoor aquatic facility attached to the Edge Ice Arena at 545 John Street, offering diving boards and a 13-foot diving well and an 8-lane, 25-yard lap pool ranging from 5 to 6 feet deep. The Water's Edge Aquatic Center is also available for private functions and parties. Be active, be entertained, be inspired. Experience the spectacular Water's Edge Aquatic Center. Bensenville Theater offers state-of-the-art entertainment for the entire family. Located in downtown Bensenville, the 2-screen, all-digital cinema allows moviegoers an intimate setting to view recent Hollywood releases. Available for parties and corporate events, we offer several packages to accommodate every need. For showtimes, call 630-860-1404 or visit our website. Be active, be entertained, be inspired. The Bensenville Theater and Ice Cream Shop.
You're watching Bensenville TV, providing local government programming to residents 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, featuring board meetings, news, events, bulletin boards, and original programming about the services provided by our municipal government and affiliated organizations. Always on, offering community information anytime. To find out more, visit our website, www.bensenville.il.us. Live, learn, explore. Bensenville Community Television.
The Edge Ice Arena is one of Chicagoland's premier ice skating facilities, featuring world-class skating events for the whole family. The Edge features 3 sheets of NHL regulation size ice, offering skate programs for hockey players, figure skaters, and recreational skaters of all ages. The Edge is also available for private functions and parties accommodating from 10 to 200. Be active, be entertained, be inspired. Experience the spectacular Edge Ice Arena. The Water's Edge Aquatic Center is an indoor aquatic facility attached to the Edge Ice Arena at 545 John Street, offering diving boards and a 13-foot diving well and an 8-lane, 25-yard lap pool ranging from 5 to 6 feet deep. The Water's Edge Aquatic Center is also available for private functions and parties. Be active, be entertained, be inspired. Experience the spectacular Water's Edge Aquatic Center. Bensenville Theater offers state-of-the-art entertainment for the entire family. Located in downtown Bensenville, the 2-screen, all-digital cinema allows moviegoers an intimate setting to view recent Hollywood releases. Available for parties and corporate events, we offer several packages to accommodate every need. For showtimes, call 630-860-1404 or visit our website. Be active, be entertained, be inspired. The Bensenville Theater and Ice Cream Shop.
You're watching Bensenville TV, providing local government programming to residents 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, featuring board meetings, news, events, bulletin boards, and original programming about the services provided by our municipal government and affiliated organizations. Always on, offering community information anytime. To find out more, visit our website, www.bensenville.il.us. Live, learn, explore. Bensenville Community Television.
The Edge Ice Arena is one of Chicagoland's premier ice skating facilities, featuring world-class skating events for the whole family. The Edge features 3 sheets of NHL regulation size ice, offering skate programs for hockey players, figure skaters, and recreational skaters of all ages. The Edge is also available for private functions and parties accommodating from 10 to 200. Be active, be entertained, be inspired. Experience the spectacular Edge Ice Arena. The Water's Edge Aquatic Center is an indoor aquatic facility attached to the Edge Ice Arena at 545 John Street. Allows moviegoers an intimate setting to view recent Hollywood releases. Available for parties and corporate events, we offer several packages to accommodate every need. For showtimes, call 630-860-1404 or visit our website. Be active, be entertained, be inspired. The Bensenville Theater and Ice Cream Shop. The Edge Ice Arena is one of Chicagoland's premier ice skating facilities, featuring world-class skating events for the whole family. The Edge features 3 sheets of NHL regulation size ice, offering skate programs for hockey players, figure skaters, and recreational skaters of all ages. The Edge is also available for private functions and parties accommodating from 10 to 200. Be active, be entertained, be inspired. Experience the spectacular Edge Ice Arena. The Water's Edge Aquatic Center is an indoor aquatic facility attached to the Edge Ice Arena at 545 John Street, offering diving boards and a 13-foot diving well and an 8-lane, 25-yard lap pool ranging from 5 to 6 feet deep. The Water's Edge Aquatic Center is also available for private functions and parties. Be active, be entertained, be inspired. Experience the spectacular Water's Edge Aquatic Center. Bensenville Theater offers state-of-the-art entertainment for the entire family. Located in downtown Bensenville, the 2-screen, all-digital cinema allows moviegoers an intimate setting to view recent Hollywood releases. Available for parties and corporate events, we offer several packages to accommodate every need. For showtimes, call 630-860-1404 or visit our website. Be active, be entertained, be inspired. The Bensenville Theater and Ice Cream Shop.
You're watching Bensenville TV, providing local government programming to residents 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, featuring board meetings, news, events, bulletin boards, and original programming about the services provided by our municipal government and affiliated organizations. Always on, offering community information anytime. To find out more, visit our website, www.bensenville.il.us. Live, learn, explore. Bensenville Community Television.
The Edge Ice Arena is one of Chicagoland's premier ice skating facilities, featuring world-class skating events for the whole family. The Edge features 3 sheets of NHL regulation size ice, offering skate programs for hockey players, figure skaters, and recreational skaters of all ages. The Edge is also available for private functions and parties accommodating from 10 to 200. Be active, be entertained, be inspired. Experience the spectacular Edge Ice Arena. The Water's Edge Aquatic Center is an indoor aquatic facility attached to the Edge Ice Arena at 545 John Street, offering diving boards and a 13-foot diving well and an 8-lane, 25-yard lap pool ranging from 5 to 6 feet deep. The Water's Edge Aquatic Center is also available for private functions and parties. Be active, be entertained, be inspired. Experience the spectacular Water's Edge Aquatic Center. Bensenville Theater offers state-of-the-art entertainment for the entire family. Located in downtown Bensenville, the 2-screen, all-digital cinema allows moviegoers an intimate setting to view recent Hollywood releases. Available for parties and corporate events, we offer several packages to accommodate every need. For showtimes, call 630-860-1404 or visit our website. Be active, be entertained, be inspired. The Bensenville Theater and Ice Cream Shop.
You're watching Bensenville TV, providing local government programming to residents 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, featuring board meetings, news, events, bulletin boards, and original programming about the services provided by our municipal government and affiliated organizations. Always on, offering community information anytime. To find out more, visit our website, www.bensenville.il.us. Live, learn, explore. Bensenville Community Television.
Hi, welcome to Storytime. I'm Miss Penny from the Bensenville Public Library, and today I'm going to be sharing some of my new favorite books with you. The first one I have is called Night Market Rescue, and this is by Charlotte Chang. When it's summer in the city, every day is hot and sticky. Little Gogo finds some shelter where he hides and rests all alone. The cooling breeze wakes Gogo, carrying scents both sweet and spicy. They all beckon him until he finds a place he's never known, where the vendors come and holler and people are strolling slowly past the stands and the carts that line the busy streets. So he dives right into the bustle, and he weaves through the rumbling scooters, and he samples the tasty, tender sausage bites, and he slurps ginger tea. All the strangers barely see him as he ducks behind each one, and he sniffs the baby bok choy while he chews on some scallion stems. Then he scampers and chases into the dark and lonely shadows. This is where he meets a scared, lost little stranger. And finally, he makes a friend. Now it's Gogo's turn to beckon so his friend can see the wonder of the scents and the sounds that can be found in the tiny market stands, where the grandmas bargain briskly and the vendors work so quickly while the kids blow bubbles in the air with their sticky little hands. But the girl, she doesn't follow because she sees familiar faces who embraced her with happy tears. Now, Gogo is all alone again. But she whispers to the strangers, and they turn to look at Gogo, and they call to him with open arms. Now, Gogo's found a family and a home. My next book also has a dog in it, and this is called Cinderella with Dogs, and this is by Linda Bailey. Poor Cinderella, lonely and sad, was sweeping the ashes from the fireplace. Everyone else had gone to the ball to dance, but she had to stay home and work. Poor Cinderella never went anywhere. She never had a single bit of fun, ever. If only I had a fairy godmother, she said. Suddenly the door flew open. "Here I am," cried the visitor, "your fairy dog mother." Woof! Cinderella gasped. Did you say dog, Mother? I did indeed, said the visitor. Oh dear, said Cinderella. I'm supposed to have a fairy godmother, not a dog, Mother. The dog hung her head. You mean you don't want me? Cinderella knew how it felt to be unwanted. It also happened she was very fond of dogs. I suppose we could give it a try, she said. Oh, good, said the dog, because you need some cheering up. Let's go chase squirrels. Squirrels? Asked Cinderella, but she followed the dog outside. Soon they were chasing squirrels all over the lawn. And Cinderella was surprised to find that she did feel more cheerful. It was the first time she'd been outside in weeks. That was fun, said the fairy dog mother. But aren't you going to get ready for the ball? The dog got very excited. The ball? Ball? Where? Ball? Where? Fetch? No, not that kind of ball, said Cinderella. It's the fancy kind where you dance. You're supposed to dress up. I am, said the dog. Well, why didn't you say so? She reached into her tutu and she pulled out a magic wand and she waved it at Cinderella. Woof! Poof! Holy moly, said Cinderella. What's this? It looks like an old dog blanket. That's exactly what it is, said the fairy dog mother. Doesn't it smell divine? Cinderella gave it a sniff. Well, it wasn't a regular ball gown, but it was cozy, and she did love the fleecy bits, so she smiled. Perfect, said the fairy dog mother. Now, your hair. She waved her wand again. Woof, poof. Cinderella ran to a mirror. Oh my goodness, she said. I look like a poodle. You do, cried the dog. I'm so jealous. What about shoes? Asked Cinderella. Overrated, said the fairy dog mother. Somebody put boots on me once. They just fell off. Cinderella shook her head. I can't go to the ball barefoot. Very well, said the dog, reaching into her tutu again. I still have a couple of those booties. You look fabulous, said the fairy dog mother. Time to go. Go? Cinderella said. Aren't you supposed to make me a fancy carriage with horses and footmen? I suppose I could, said the dog, but it's much more fun to run. Wouldn't you like a good run and a grand old howl on the way? So, as it happened, Cinderella was very fond of running. Chasing the squirrels had reminded her of that. She'd never tried howling before, but there was a full moon that night, and when the fairy godmother burst into howls, it seemed natural for Cinderella to join in. Ow! Ow! And that's how Cinderella entered the ball, running and howling with puffy poodle hair and dressed in a wild woolly gown. Everyone froze in shock. The king and the queen and the prince and the princesses, the duchesses, the earls, the lords, and the ladies in waiting. A few people even fainted. But the king and queen didn't faint, nor did the prince or the princess, because the royal family loved dogs. They had dozens of dogs. They couldn't get enough of them. And at that very moment, the royal dogs ran in. Cinderella dropped to the floor and gave each dog a hug. She's a marvel, said the king. I adore her, said the queen. Love the hair, said the princess. Yowzers, said the prince. She's amazing. He asked her to dance. She said yes. Round and round they danced all evening, and the dogs danced too. The prince was enchanted. But when the ball ended, they had to say goodbye, and that's when one of Cinderella's booties fell off. Look, said the prince as he picked it up. I'll keep this precious slipper so that I can find you again. Cinderella laughed. Don't worry, your dogs will find me anywhere. And she was right. The very next day, the dogs tracked her down, and of course the booty fit her foot, and of course the prince asked to marry her. Well, thanks, said Cinderella, but I hardly know you. Why don't we have some fun together instead? Have you ever chased squirrels? And that's just what they did. The last book I want to share with you is a very funny book. If you have aunts or uncles, I think you'll really enjoy this. This one is called Oh No, the Ants Are Here, and it's by Adam Rex. And it's not the kind of ants that crawl on the ground. Stop. Did you hear that? Something's coming. They're getting closer. They're snapping shut their purses and they're stepping out of shuttles from the airport. Oh no, the ants are here. The ants are here, they're here, they're here. The ants hug you and fix your hair and tell you how big you've gotten and fix your hair. They give you $1 and a mint. They give you a newspaper article about wolves and then a very small packet of peanuts they saved from the plane. They smell like coconut. The ants lick their thumbs and polish your cheeks. There was something there, they tell you, something there right on your cheek, but they got it. You don't know what it was, and you never will. Oh, they're here. They're here, the ants. They have sun visors to unpack, hand sanitizer to unpack, fanny packs, a snack, a pack that the snack goes in for their fanny pack. They have lip balm, smack, smack, smack. The ants are ready to see the sights. In the car, packed in back, the ants want to hear everything. Do you like school? Do you still like toy horses? You don't like horses? When did you stop liking horses? They were just telling their girlfriend how much you like horses. Goodness, you and your horses. Look, they brought you some horses. Everyone out. You must love living so close to the quilt museum. Look at this old quilt. No, look at this old quilt. Wow, this quilt is very old. Oh, this old quilt was made from 2 other older quilts. Look, it's horses. You'll like this one. Back in the car, they take a second and glance between the ants at a peek over the sun on the hill, like a little peck on the cheek. The ants will be sleeping in your room. You'll be sleeping in a bag on the couch, but the ants will be sleeping in your room. You will see them at night with their unmade faces and comfortable sleepwear. They have soft slippers, soft elbows, and your room is going to smell like lotion now. At night, you dream about your ants on the horses. Rise and shine. The ants are in the shower. The ants are in the kitchen. The ants brought their own cereal. They're here. They're here on every floor. And the ants don't lock the bathroom door. And there's one more thing. There's one person that wasn't here before. That's strange. Oh, heck. It's a wolf. A wolf's come to eat you. But the ants aren't fooled. They read an article about this. So they form a ring and they squirt the wolf with hand sanitizer. It runs away, howling. It's afraid of the ants. Inside the ring, you're as warm as a coconut, warm and safe. Well, that was exciting, wasn't it? Now the ants are talking with their hands. They're talking with their hands. They're talking, talking, talking. Now they're all changing into amazing, beautiful birds. Look, the ants have changed into birds. They're flapping away. It's time for them to leave. There they go. It's quiet now. The ants have left. It's quiet. Whew. I wonder what that new sound is. Do you hear it? It's getting closer and closer. It's probably nothing. Oh no, it's the uncles. Thank you for joining me today for story time. Remember, these books that I've read to you today are available for checkout at the Bensenville Public Library, as well as all other kinds of wonderful things. Until next time, bye.
The Edge Ice Arena is one of Chicagoland's premier ice skating facilities, featuring world-class skating events for the whole family. The Edge features 3 sheets of NHL regulation size ice, offering skate programs for hockey players, figure skaters,